spilling wine. And so y'all ain't got the audacity to let me know at 2 o'clock in the morning that Remy Ma is online crashing out over her husband. The only problem is she crashing out with the wrong one, okay? Because Claressa, bring Remy Ma versus Claressa.
Everyone had to pause and take a deep breath when the next part of the story unfolded, because what followed felt like the quiet end of a dream that had been slowly built across social media, post by post and moment by moment. This was not simple gossip or a passing rumor that faded after a few hours. It felt like watching a complicated relationship come apart in real time, right in front of thousands of people who had been following every update. For months, viewers had stayed glued to their screens, trying to understand how a situation that began with bold confidence and public displays could shift into something so uncertain and uncomfortable. For a long stretch of time, Claressa appeared steady and sure of herself in public. She spoke with a tone that suggested nothing could shake her. Again and again, she made it clear that the man in her life now belonged to her, even though his marriage had never officially ended. She did not try to keep this
Resolved of a marriage between Remy Ma and Papoose. And y'all let these blogs get out here and call me a liar. Y'all let them get out here and call us a liar. I was the only blog out here standing 10 toes down that there was something going down between them. And I heard from both of their teams. Even got cease and desist from Papoose team.
Private. Instead, she brought him into the spotlight, sharing moments through live streams, interviews, and photos that quickly spread across platforms. To people who supported her, this looked like strength and fearlessness. To those who questioned her, it felt risky and careless. Still, no matter how people felt, they continued to watch. The internet treated the situation like a long-running show. Every detail became something to analyze. A single picture, a short line in a caption, or a brief appearance at an event could spark hours of discussion. Some viewers saw it as dramatic entertainment. Others felt uneasy, as if they were watching something too personal and emotional being shared with the world. At first, Claressa's energy suggested she believed she had achieved more than just a relationship. It felt like she thought she had reached a kind of personal victory. The way she spoke and posted made it seem like she wanted everyone to know she had claimed a man who already had a long and complicated history with someone else. Her words and actions carried a sense of pride, as if being chosen was a badge she wanted the world to see. But behind the scenes, according to online,
Was not a home for a long time. When Remy lost the weight, she lost the man, she lost the house, she lost her damn mind. And went out here and got her a Papoose look-alike. See if you could tell which one is Papoose out of these two men. Put up Papoose, put up the look-alike.
Chatter and people who claim to be close to the situation, things may not have been as solid as they appeared. While Claressa continued to share moments from her life, Remy Ma, the wife, stayed mostly quiet. She did not jump into public debates or post long explanations. Instead, she shared simple family photos, holiday moments, and images where her wedding ring remained visible. To many watching from the outside, this silence felt calm and deliberate, as if she did not feel the need to respond at all. Over time, the tone of the conversation started to shift. What once looked like confidence began to look different to some viewers. People began to say that Claressa seemed more focused on proving something rather than simply enjoying her life. Her posts grew bolder, and her online presence felt more direct. Some saw this as standing her ground. Others saw it as a sign of pressure. Then came a wave of new claims that changed how many people viewed the entire situation. Commentators and online personalities began questioning whether the relationship was what it appeared to be. They wondered if the luxury items and grand gestures shown on camera were truly gifts from him, or if there was another story behind them. One voice that stood out in the
Look-alike. Boxer Claressa Shields. Put Remy Ma up versus Claressa. The only difference is Remy ain't got no muscles no more. She used to have that strong chin, them strong arms, and I believe back in her jailbird days, she could have gave Claressa Shields some energy. But right now, her on social media doing all this here, and I'm like, Remy, I don't think that this is what you want. Like I said, you have not, your body.
These discussions was Tasha K, who shared her own version of events. According to her and others repeating similar claims, the expensive bags, jewelry, and surprise moments might not have come from him at all. The idea was that Claressa may have bought these items herself, and then allowed them to be presented on camera as if they were gifts. For some viewers, this shifted the entire story. What once looked like romance now looked more like a carefully planned performance. Once that idea spread, people began rewatching old videos with fresh eyes. Moments that once felt natural now seemed rehearsed to some. Smiles appeared stiff. Reactions looked delayed. The warmth people thought they saw before now felt different when viewed through a more critical lens. At the same time, there were whispers that the man at the center of all this was not as committed as he appeared. Some claimed he seemed emotionally distant and divided between two lives. According to these rumors, while Claressa was building a public...
We got somebody new on the board, so give them a second. Papoose and the lookalike. Papoose versus CC. Now here's the thing. So tell me if you could tell which one is who.
Image of a strong and proud relationship, he was quietly reconnecting with his wife away from the spotlight. Then came the moment many people now describe as the turning point. Reports began to circulate that he had left Claressa's space and returned to New York. There were no dramatic posts explaining what happened. There were no long messages about closure. One day, he appeared in her photos and videos. The next day, he was gone. Claressa continued to stay active online. She went live, shared updates, and tried to keep the same confident tone she had always used. But some viewers felt they could sense a change. Her captions sounded more careful. Her expressions looked less relaxed. The bold energy that once defined her presence seemed to soften. Around this time, another topic began to spread across social media. People started comparing Claressa's style to Remy Ma's. They pointed out similar outfits, similar jewelry, similar poses, and even similar camera angles. Some said it was nothing more than coincidence. Others believed it went deeper, calling it imitation. This added another layer to a story that already felt heavy. The situation reached a new level when rumors spread that Claressa had tattooed the man's name on her body while he was still married. Whether confirmed or not, the idea alone sparked strong reactions. Many people felt it showed a level of commitment that did not seem to be matched on the other side. They compared it to the fact that he already had his wife's name tattooed from years before, which symbolized a shared history that could not easily be erased. As time went on, Claressa continued to attend events and post from different places, including moments in Detroit that caught attention. In the photos, she smiled, but some viewers felt the happiness did not reach her eyes. Meanwhile, Remy Ma stayed mostly quiet, sharing only simple family moments that suggested stability without any need for explanation. Then came the holiday season, which many people saw as another sign of where things truly stood. While Claressa posted pictures with luxury items in what looked like empty rooms, the man she had claimed as hers was reportedly spending time with his wife and children. The contrast between the two scenes felt powerful to many observers. Tasha K returned to the conversation with a short and direct message that spread quickly. "He's playing you." That sentence caused even strong supporters to pause. To some, it felt less like an attack and more like a warning meant to pull back the curtain. Another claim followed that made the situation feel even more uncomfortable. According to people sharing the story online, Claressa was not only emotionally invested, but also financially supporting much of the relationship. The most talked about detail was a rumor about a luxury duffel bag. The story went that Claressa bought the bag herself, posted it online, and then allowed him to present it back to her on camera as if it were a gift. Whether true or not, the idea changed how many people looked at every past moment.
Listen, when it comes to Claressa, I'm starting to get a little soft spot for her. I really am. I really feel sorry for her. Apparently, Claressa spent Christmas alone in the Louis Vuitton store, racking up.
After that, fans and critics began examining old clips closely. They slowed videos down, zoomed in on screenshots, and searched for details they might have missed. Every surprise now looked planned to some. Every thank you sounded forced. Through all of this, one thing continued to stand out: Remy Ma's silence. She did not respond to the rumors, the claims, or the online commentary. Instead, she kept sharing small, quiet family moments that showed her life moving forward. By this point, the story had grown far beyond a simple love triangle. It became a larger conversation about image, public performance, and how social media can blur the line between reality and presentation. Some people felt sympathy for Claressa, believing she had been caught in something that was never what it seemed. Others criticized her for turning such a personal situation into a public display. As the discussion continued, one idea kept returning. This was never really about winning or losing. It was about how easily a story can be shaped online and how quickly that story can fall apart when new claims appear. Claressa's confident tone slowly faded. Her live videos became longer. Her words became more careful. The bold presence she once carried gave way to something more guarded. Meanwhile, the man at the center of everything stayed mostly out of sight, letting others speak for him. In the end, what began as a dramatic love story turned into something many people saw as a lesson. It showed how appearances can be carefully built, how fast opinions can change, and how complicated real relationships become when played out in front of a large audience. Some viewers still see Claressa as someone who truly believed in what she was showing the world. Others see her as someone who became trapped in a story that was never fully hers. And some simply see the entire situation as a reminder that behind every post and every headline, there are real people dealing with real feelings, real choices, and real consequences. The conversation continues with new ideas, new screenshots, and new opinions appearing every day. But one thing remains clear to many watching. This was never just a simple romance. It became a public moment about trust, image, and the thin line between what is real and what is presented for everyone to see.